This is the Hot Wheels Speedtropolis track set. This is the first track that we bought that actually connects to the Hot Wheels City pieces. Now back then, I didn't even know what Hot Wheels City was. I knew what Hot Wheels were, but I never knew all the stuff that they made that connected together. So the track here says 2014 on the bottom, and I know we bought it probably 2016, so it's a couple years old now, and it's hard to find. I never see it anywhere now. But let's talk about it and see what it does. So there are 3 connections to Hot Wheels City pieces. Now, when I say Hot Wheels City, I should say it's the orange pieces with the blue connectors. So there's a connection here, a connection here, and then another connection here on the side. There is a road back here, but it doesn't have any connections to it. It's just a road you can pull up here. There's a spot here that might be a parking space. And in the back here, there's 2 parking spaces that also serve as spots for a gas pump. So you can park the car and fill up on gas. Pretend you're filling up on gas. Spin it back around. So you'll see it says park right there. So it's telling you to park. And there's a little barrier here you can adjust. You can keep it in the middle so that cars can go down both sides, or you can close off one of the sides and impact whatever direction each track is going. And over here is a lift. So when you come up here on the side, you can lift it up to the first level so it goes down. You can lift it up to the top level. And no matter which level you pick, there's a little tab here where you can lift it up. That will allow the cars to go down the ramp. And even though there's a level here that separates the 2 orange tracks, it does go down all on its own, down the whole spiral. And there's 2 parking spaces here as well. It looked kind of small to me when I first looked at it, but there are cars that I have that fit right in there, so although it looks small, it does actually work. So that's all there is to that. I'm gonna hook up some track pieces to it and we'll test it out. Okay, I connected some track pieces to it. Let's get a better view. There it is. Pretty cool. All right. So let's see what we can do here now. So I've got a couple cars to test out. I've got this crazy looking dinosaur car. I've got a yellow Acura Integra. I've got a police truck. And I've got a Jeep Wagoneer. The Wagoneer is actually a Matchbox car, but you'll see that it works just fine. So let's check out the different ways we can play with this here. So if we start out with the Jeep Wagoneer, we can drive it up the side here onto the lift. I'm gonna bring them up to the first level. And sometimes they'll go off on their own, sometimes they won't. Give him some help and he goes right down. I'm gonna change the barrier here to allow them to go the other way. Drive him back up here, bring him up. Release, there he goes. Got a little more speed going that way. Okay, now I'm gonna put the barrier in the middle now. We're gonna get some help from the Integra. Bring him up to the top. All right, let him go. And there he goes. So he went down that way just fine. I'm gonna change the barrier. Let's get the dinosaur involved now. Lift him up to the top. Release. There he goes. All right. Okay. Cool. Now let's try out those gas pumps. The Jeep needs some gas. It uses a lot of gas, so let's get some gas for him. Take him up to the top level. I'm gonna release him manually. I'm just gonna control him. Pull him in there. All right, guys, let's fill up. All right, that was good. All right, there we go. All right, cool. All right, now the track on the back here, the Integra is gonna drive around there. It's gonna just go right up the road. I'm gonna reach through and park him right there. All right, cool. Dinosaur is gonna park. See, he fits in there nicely. The Jeep fits in there nicely. And that's it. You can change the barrier when they come down this road, and it works, but it's not as smooth as if he goes the other direction. See, it does work. Some cars, it's not as smooth. I'm gonna change the barrier again. It goes right straight down pretty nicely there. So you have different options, and it's a good set. It's nice that it connects to the different Hot Wheels City pieces. It opens up your possibilities. And thanks for watching.